In this video, I'm going to show you how to prepare for the giant Grow a Garden 2 update that is coming out this weekend. You're going to want to watch all the way to the end of this video. There's a lot of things I need you to know because this is going to be a massive event and there's going to be a lot to do. But if this video does help you prepare for it, all that I ask you to do is subscribe. It means the world to me. Thank you so much, and let's just get straight into it. So the main part of this update is actually going to be completely through the Explorer. This guy is someone you can actually only talk to in 2 days and 2 hours, or depending on whatever it is when you're watching this video. But once you're actually able to talk to him, he's going to allow you to teleport to an event world. The event world is going to look something like this. You will be going from the main world to the fall harvest world. Now, this may actually be a permanent addition into the game. I'm not exactly sure, but you're going to be teleporting somewhere completely different. The area that we are currently in is known as like the Garden Valley or something. So you're going to be going to somewhere completely different after this update. And what that means, there's going to be all brand new seeds, which there's going to be a ton of. I believe right now we got like 6 or 7 seeds leaks. I'm not even joking. And not only that, if you remember, Grow a Garden 1 had events where there was a certain type of the seeds that are already in the game. For example, the carrots had like a jelly carrot or a honey carrot when there was the bee event going on. The same thing is going to happen in this update. This right here is all of the brand new seeds that are coming that have not been released ever. And then this right here is an example of all of the seeds that are already in the game, except these are their maple version. You got the maple bamboo, maple apple, maple tomato, tulip, blueberry, etc. And this goes all the way down to the venom spitter. So here is tip number 1. The first and most important tip I can give to anyone is to actually try your absolute best to get a big garden with huge seeds. By this, I mean come to the gear shop and purchase the sprinklers. Now, you don't even need the super sprinkler in order to do this or the super watering can. All you actually need is just at least like a rare and, for example, an uncommon sprinkler. You can go ahead put these in together and like add a few basic sprinklers, and it actually does the same exact thing as a super sprinkler. They do not stack. You can also use alts in order to get a lot of these. As you can see, I got 132 super watering cans and 132 super sprinklers. So this is a pretty good way in order to get a lot, in my opinion. Number 2, which is happening right now, the Mega Moon event. And not just this event, but also for the Midas and the Rainbow Moon event, you want to get the seeds. So for example, you want to have a lot of these gold seeds right here, or a lot of the rainbow seeds, which I actually do not have any of right now. That's not good. The reason I'm saying this is because once you teleport to this new world, you're going to want to have the ability to get the new seeds in there, their maple version, very quickly, since shekels will probably not be very useful there. There is a new currency leaked, which is going to be leaves inside of the world. Bro, is there seriously no mega seed spawning in? Like, oh my gosh, this event's so rare to happen, and sometimes there's just no seed spawning in. I highly recommend you wait in a public server for this because I feel like it's a lot more common in there. But the reason you're collecting that is not to immediately plant it down, but to only use it once the update has came out. That way, you know, you got a good seed in order to help you out right off the bat. But for your garden, I highly recommend you do stack a bunch of really good plants. For example, for me, it is the Dragon's Breath and the Star Fruit. The Star Fruit, though, actually has multiple benefits. Now, it is going to be the rarest seed in the entire game, so you kind of have to have some sort of predictor that's going to tell you when this is coming in, or you have to just auto click the buy button. But the reason why it's so good is because it actually adds a glow mutation to your other plants, and it's a very common thing to see. Like, for example, right here, this Moonbloom has gotten the mutation, the glow mutation, as you can see, and that came from the Star Fruit. The glow mutation is like a 50x multiplier as well. It's really, really good. And if I just go ahead and sell this, if you take a look at that right there by itself is worth 5 million shekels. This, in my opinion, is going to be the absolute fastest method to do it. Getting the Eclipse Bloom is also really good if you can, but you don't necessarily need it. The next big tip I have for you is to join a guild, bro. This is very important, guys. A lot of the updates that we've really gotten in this game has just been guild events. For example, right now is to tame wild pets to earn points for your guild. Now, this one is extremely pay to win, but even if you don't place good guys and you actually place like somewhat decent in your brackets, you can earn rewards like eggs, seeds, and all that stuff. This is going to help you now, and it's also going to help you once this update is out, because there is so many new pets too. I highly recommend you watch my previous video, but you can see there's a wolf pet, a dog pet, hedgehog, squirrel, a turkey, all that stuff. And the way you actually know these are coming into the game is through the game's front page. The devs have already gone ahead and started a countdown on here as well, which, by the way, I highly recommend you follow the event. But if you actually take a look at this picture, you can see a lot of the pets. Like right there is a turkey. This is a swan pet. You got the hedgehog right there. I think that's like a fox. This is the dog, and this is the squirrel. So there's a lot of things coming. This new world is pretty much an entire brand new version of this game that's coming out. It's gonna let you grind a bunch of new seeds and then probably transfer them back into the main account. So being in a guild here is also going to be very useful, because I'm sure they're going to eventually swap out the Mega Rainbow Black Dragon. It's been here for a while, and I'm pretty sure their plan entirely was to just give it out a few times and then go to the next pet. They don't want to make a new pet for every single guild event. The only one they did that for is the Ice Serpent, which was actually the first ever guild event, but you can see I got the rainbow one, which I'm kind of proud of that. This next tip is a little bit of a fact. If you have these things, if you have ever had, for example, the pepper seed packs, which can be found inside the shop, these are the ghost pepper seed packs. It gives you the ghost pepper seed. Or if you've ever had these teleporters in your inventory and you still have them, do not open or use them, okay? These seeds will probably be getting shuffled out this upcoming weekend. It's a limited time limited time seed pack, so the developers will most likely be removing this upcoming update, introducing some brand new seeds in there, and then maybe even the super, you know, they might honestly remove this stuff, but even if they don't and you have it, there is going to be new super rarity pets. There is this shadow dragon that's a super. It really looks like the mega dragon or whatever, as well as the swan that's also a super. So these are super rarity pets that you can teleport to. In my opinion, both of them are better than the raccoons, which currently is the only pet you can teleport to. Now, on the topic of pets, you do still want to get some that are currently in the game, such as the dragonflies, which are right here, or better yet, the unicorns. These are going to help your garden in getting, you know, better variants of plants that you plant down. But the best way to do this, in my opinion, is to simply just collect every single pet that's on the floor. Even if it's something not good, guys, like the deer, you know, you're probably not going to want to keep it for long, which is okay. You can delete it. But the reason you do this is so that way this timer that's above their head is completely erased, and the next pet can spawn in a lot faster, meaning you'll see more pets, aka better chances at better pets. Like, look right here. Another owl has just spawned. Boom, we purchased that. And then in a few minutes, more will spawn. And it's going to be faster than me just waiting for it. You can also just press backspace to drop anything that's extra like that. You know, that way you don't have to keep it in your inventory. But as I was saying earlier, you're really going to want to maximize the size for your plant. So in this video, we're going to go ahead and grab the super sprinkler and the super watering can. And I'm going to collect all of these dragon breads here that have tons of mutations on them already, and we're not gonna sell it, and I'll tell you exactly why. But here we go. Let's just go right under it. About right here is probably good, and then I can just hold down E and collect everything. Man, this won't take long because I have them all potted in the same spot. If you want to know how to do this, this is the perfect video to go watch it for on my channel. I show you exactly how to do it in this one. It's really good. But here we go. We're just going to go ahead and collect everything on this layer. Go a little bit higher up and collect everything here. All right, there we go. We've pretty much collected everything. I don't know why it's not letting me collect certain ones like that one up there. But most things we have gotten. Now, if I were to sell my inventory this second, I could get a 2.51 billion daily deal. You do not want to do that. I repeat, please don't do it. Because first, if you are going to need a lot of shekels before the update, what I recommend is simply favorite everything with mutations and just sell for like a certain amount, like have 1 billion or something. If you have anything more than 1 billion, I highly recommend one that you do not sell, and once the update does come out and you do want to sell your stuff, is that you want to actually sell once the dragon breath or whatever the best seed of choice is for you has a 4 times multiplier. As you can see right now, the best is a 2 times for the acorn and the pomegranate. So right now is honestly a terrible time to sell, and I would actually be getting less value than what my plant is worth in its real base price. So you're just simply going to want to wait this out until it's time. And the reason why I simply prefer selling it after the update is just in case, like, maybe you can get this new leaves currency selling what you currently have. Although odds are pretty low, it's up to you if you want to save it or not. But please do not sell it unless there's a 4 times multiplier at Stevens. So just keep that in mind. Oh, and also make sure you have friends in your server. If you sell it with Ethan's multiplier of 4 times and the 70% boost, you're getting about an 8 times value based off of what you're already getting. So currently for me, it says 2.5 billion. That could literally be 16 billion. Oh, and I forgot to mention, once you do collect these plants, go back to them, okay? Place a super sprinkler and then use the watering cans. You don't have to use the watering cans, but if you're not, make sure you leave the game. That way the big plants can actually grow. But I think I kind of did a delay here. Oh, God. Yeah, we didn't get the best plants. Hold on. Let me do it one more time. All right, I think I got most things again. Now, if we go back down, use the watering cans. This should become a whole lot bigger. Yep, we got one that's 72 kg, and they're pretty good in size. These ones are all kind of on top of each other, but as you can see, everything is like 40 kg and above, and that's not bad at all. But let those sit down for a while. Let them get some mutations, and they'll probably be useful once the update is out. Also, with this update, they are hopefully adding a fruit magnet, which should make it easier in order to collect all the stuff in your garden. I really hope this magnet sounds exactly like what it is and allows you to just pull everything in with a magnet from your garden. Bro, it will make harvesting plants so much easier and better. The next tip that I have for you guys is if you're actually planning on collecting things that are good, for example, the super watering cans and the super sprinklers, or things like the best seeds, the star fruit, you can get it from the auction. This does require you to have quite a bit more shekels, but the good part about this is that you're kind of guaranteed to get it for a decent price if you just wait till like the timer here is at like 10 seconds or less, because then the price continues to drop and it becomes a whole lot cheaper than what it is right now. It's 4 billion, and let's see what it is in 2 minutes. Oh my god, I forgot to purchase it, but you can see the ending price for this is 30.5 million. I actually ended up going to go get a cup of water, so sorry about that. It's also super important that you stack up on a ton of watering cans. Even if it's not the super ones, the normal version is going to be pretty good, because like I said, every single plant is going to be getting introduced in this update in its maple form. So if you have a lot of watering cans to water the smaller plants, you're going to want to use the normal ones and not the super watering. So you're going to need a lot of these guys, and they're very easy to get. I mean, every single time the shop restocks, there's like 3 to 5 or something, so you can just auto click this for a while and just get a ton. This next tip that I have for you guys is one that is extremely important. As you know, the update is set to come at this time. For me right now, it's going to be 2 days, 20 hours, which means it's going to be on Saturday at 5 p.m. CST. You can convert that to whatever time zone, or you can just look on the website and it'll tell you exactly what it is for you. But during the release of the update, there is actually going to be an admin abuse that has been confirmed by Jandel himself. This is actually going to be called an admin party. We're not quite sure what it means, if it's going to be an exact similar thing. I think it is, but Jandel is going to be there for it, and he is going to do it. So it's very likely it's going to be something very similar, and you're going to want to be there for it because there might be rewards that you will not be able to get after the update, or if anything, it's just going to give you a good head start or some boosts. But I can't say I'm not excited for this update. To be honest, it's the first time I've been excited ever since the release of this game, and I really hope it's good and that you guys also love it. But if you did enjoy this video, all that I ask you to do is hurry up and watch this one on the screen right here. It's a better video, and I went ahead and picked them for you myself. Hurry, pick one that sounds the best to you, and I'll see you in that video. Hurry, click it, subscribe. See you there.